got a Trackhawk coming up. Woo, look at this thing. Oh yeah. Hit it! I thought it was stock. Hold up, man. I gotta put mine in track mode. What is going on? We gotta catch up to him, guys. Oh my God, look at this thing. I thought it was stock. It looks stock. Alright, let's pull over and talk to this guy. He actually pulled over. Alright, let's turn this thing off. Wow, this thing sounds so loud. Oh my. Wow. Wow. This thing sounds so good. What up, bro?
As soon as I seen the purple wrap, I'm like, that's MotorTube.
What's going on, bro?
Down.
What's your name?
Cole.
Ronnie. Yeah, you noticed the big Barney driving down the road.
Dude, it looks so much better in person. You don't pick up the sparkle or the flake in it on camera.
Yeah, in person it looks a lot better. On camera with all the different filters, it looks a little bit different. But yours looks 100% stock until you hit it.
That's like Plain Jane, you know, I think that's what I'm a nicknamer. I had some other names for it, but yeah, you know, I like it like that. You know, I like to look stock, you know, that's the thing, but nobody really realizes or knows when anything's done to it until I pop the hood.
So it's not stock, right?
It's not stock at all. I got a lot of money and time invested into this.
Well, that thing took off. I know, man. What the hell? Yeah.
We'll start with the sound. So it's got long tube headers by American Racing, 2-inch, and I just got stock mufflers on the back, and I did a mid pipe, the suitcase delete. But with the motor, it's far from stock.
Ooh.
So when you first look in here, you can see upper pulley by Livernoise. That's who did the work and tuned it. Lower pulley, 9% overdrive. That's pretty much all you can see besides the colder intake by them.
Okay.
But it's got ID 1300 injectors, ported snout, boosted pump, and it's got a built motor. So this thing is built motor, stroker motor, 401. So a little bit over stock. It's right in the middle. I know a lot of people are like 426 or nothing, but with these Trackhawks, because of the weight, it's better to go in the middle of the stroker. So it's a 401, built, forged, everything. It's got Carrillo rods, Carrillo pistons. It's got a stage 2 cam, so it's cammed. It's got Livernoise stage 3 race heads. I mean, this motor literally has everything I could do to it is done to it, besides porting the supercharger and getting a bigger throttle body. 180-degree thermostat, you know.
Okay.
The great thing about these Hellcat motors, it's so easy to make power, you know. This thing makes a ton of it.
So speaking of power, how much power does this thing make?
So, you know, I know a lot of people don't like to share like their power numbers, but if you go to my channel, it's Cole Dash. So it's COLE space DASH. I'm open with everything. I got my dyno numbers. I got runs with everybody. This thing makes 940 to the wheels.
Wow. 940, bro. It looks stock.
Yep. I mean, it's stock transfer case for now. Those are the next things to be built. After I build those things, then I'll be doing upgrades.
Yeah, it's cammed, right?
That's the stage 2 cam right there putting in work.
It sounds good. Does it chop more when it's like a cold start?
Oh, insane. It's like, you know, almost like it doesn't want to start.
Yeah.
It catches, because this is on E85 too. So
okay.
With it being the colder weather, you don't like to start it well.
Wow. Well, you got to take us for a ride now.
I got you.
All right. So he's going to take us for a ride. I'm gonna have you, unfortunately, like, it would have been cool if I didn't have a Trackhawk, but I just can't leave this thing in a random parking lot because I don't think it'll be here when we come back. So you gotta drive it while I go in this thing and see what it feels like, because I am planning on modifying my Trackhawk, and while this thing is stock right now, I want to see how it feels to be in a 1,000 horsepower Trackhawk.
I'll put it up in track mode.
Yep, let's do it.
Get a little quick hit here. So I'm just gonna roll into it real quick.
All right.
and it's like a sports car. Like you would never think these Trackhawks are meant to be this fast up top. Like everybody thinks, oh, like Trackhawk, it's good for a dig, it's good for a dig. But once you start modifying these and making like it's so easy to make 850 wheel.
And you didn't even downshift on that one.
Didn't even downshift. If I downshift, even from a 60, this thing's a monster. I mean, this thing beats a lot of sports cars that you don't think it would. I mean, I've surprised a lot of sports cars on the highway just rolling up. Anytime I go anywhere, I keep the 360 on the back and my GoPro stuff with me because you never know.
How does it do off a dig?
The problem with this one is the transmission's not built and the transfer case isn't built. So I don't like to do digs, but if I do try to do a dig, it just roasts all 4 tires. Like it's impossible to get a good dig out of this thing because it's just making too much horsepower. Like where yours is at, making 615, 618 a wheel, that's perfect. You're gonna get a little bit of spin, but just enough where you still hook up too. Like this thing will get completely sideways. If I brake torque it, turn traction control all the way off, like I'll give it a little hit here. You can feel the full-wheel drive. Even with the all-wheel drive, you can feel the tires trying to get loose. Like you actually have to hold on to the steering wheel or it's gonna get loose on you.
I want you to downshift it and give me an actual legit pull.
Oh, I got you.
Oh my God.
The SUV is not supposed to do that from a roll. I mean, that wasn't even really high up in the RPM range either.
Yeah.
That was from like 3,500. You know, we found the highway in Mexico, this thing from 50 or 60, it like pumps you back in the seat.
It felt so good. I can't wait to modify mine.
You're gonna love it, dude. Like the best thing I ever did was modifying this thing, but you gotta be careful on how much horsepower you wanna make. You know, I would say 850 is the sweet spot with these. As far as gas mileage, because like my gas mileage 8.7 right now. And
Are you serious?
I do get on it, you know, a good bit, but I mean, I do a lot of highway driving with it too, so it should even out, but.
8.7?
Yep. And like, what are you getting right now? Probably
I'm getting 14? Like 12.
12? Yeah. Ain't too bad.
But and you're on E, so it burns even faster. But with E, you gotta test it, make sure it's good, because that could blow your motor up. So just like so much that comes with being E, but it's definitely worth it because your car gets a heck of a lot faster.
This car was tuned and built by Livernois. The cool thing when you get tuned by them is this is their tuner, and it actually tells you the percentage.
Oh, you're at 82%?
Yep. So it takes like 5 or 10 minutes after you get it, and it'll tell you your constant percentage. So it's always adjusting depend on what you go in there. So if I went to another fuel station and got another batch of 85, this number would change. So like I got fuel at this place that I really didn't know, and it gave me 82 instead of 85, but she should be good as long as it's not a 5-point difference.
That's good. That's super useful, because sometimes if you just use like the little tester from Amazon, it can read off. Man, this thing is crazy, bro. Are you serious? Rev it up real quick. So the thing about this setup is he has long tube headers and I believe exhaust, which takes that supercharger whine away. Bro, you know I couldn't even hear your supercharger whine?
The exhaust is so loud.
Yeah.
That's a trade-off too. It's like this has long tube headers. I know there's people out there that they love the intake sound of the cold air intake. If you want to keep hearing that, just do a mid-muffler delete and then maybe a cat back.
What do you have besides the headers?
I have the mid-pipe delete and it's got stock mufflers on it, believe it or not. I am considering about just lopping the stock mufflers off and just being straight pipe, but...
Dude, it's freaking loud. You can't even hear the supercharger whine, but it does sound really good. So 900 wheel, I'm making 600 wheel. What do you think would happen if we were to do a dig race?
We'll have to get together another time. I'm about to have to get going now, but it was cool to run into you and meet you guys, but we'll head out again. We'll exchange numbers.
Yeah.
We'll hit out and we'll do a couple races for sure.
Do you think I might have a chance just because you're going to be spinning so much? You're
going to have a great chance. I'm telling you, like if you, I'm going to post a video racing a C6 Corvette on a Pro Charger and we do it from a dig, and I mean, I straight spun for 20, 30 feet.
No way.
I mean, I literally have to like roll into it so easy. You're gonna be able to just pretty much stab it, you know. It's gonna be a good shot. Now from a roll, I don't know. But
well, if you give me my dig, I'll give you the roll just so, you know, you can have something to have advantage in and I can have the dig to have advantage of that. But believe it or not, mine still spins. Obviously, it's not going to spin as much as yours because you are making so much power and you have snow tires. So that's not helping as well. But
like me, I don't care about winning. I just do this for fun. If you do this for like winning or losing, it sucks the fun right out of it. You know, I'd rather find like meet you. We're cool now. Now we can meet up, race, do fun stuff together. And we don't have to worry about, oh, he beat me last time. It's like, what are you really winning? You know, it's like, just do it for fun. So
yeah, that's how I am. As long as I can make some content, have fun, meet cool people, that's all it's about. I don't want to make the money back from the build. I'm cool with that. Most people race for money so they can make their money back. With me, it's just for fun because you're never really going to make the money back. It's going to break. You're going to spend more money. And at the end of the day, it's just all for fun. It's a hobby. And a hobby is supposed to be wasting money. You know, that's just what a hobby is. All right. He's gone. He's going to do a quick dig for us. He just laid. Bro, he was not kidding about spinning.
Bro.
He did a rolling burnout. Hey, you know he's gonna smoke me when we race. Guys, get this video to 1,000 likes if you want me to link back up with him and race.